Okay. All right. So this is an oak. An oak head. There's 3 different kinds of heads that can be used with oaks. We have the panel, where you put the plexiglass on all 4 sides, or you can put an extension in there so that you have more room. This is a tub, a large tub, that also will go on an oak machine, and this is a small tub that goes on an oak machine. For right now, we're going to deal with these 2 here because these are the same. Okay? An oak base has the chute attached to it. It is not going to move. It is all part of one piece. On that, you're going to have a cover that slides in here so that when the quarters get added to it, they don't go back out the other end. There's a groove right here. This plate goes into the groove, goes down and sits there. This is the chute. Anytime you have candy, you want to have a chute cover so that when people get their candy, it doesn't come out and fall on the floor. Okay? This is the mech. The mech slides. This right here is where this mech slides into. It just goes down right there. Okay? That is the totality of the base. These 2 here use a 16-inch stem. Okay? All right. So, if you're using this one here, this bracket comes off and you attach this to just this base part right here. To do that, you take these frames apart, flip this over, and on the bottom, you'll see screws in all 4 corners. Those screws come off. This gets attached directly onto that, and the screws go into those 2 places on either side at 3 and 6 o'clock, or 3 and 9 o'clock. Okay? After you put the wheel in. That's the same thing that you do when you put this one on. That also goes in, and the screws go in at 3 and 9 o'clock. Okay. For this demonstration, we're going to put this one together. Okay? Once you see where these things go, it's almost impossible not to be able to figure out how to put it together. So those are going to go in there. This is going to go on top of here. The screws are going to go into the corners, and then you have your base of operations in all 4 corners. Bob? That's Bob.
So. That's what they're telling us.
That's what they're telling us. Okay. Now, when you go to put this together, whoops, I missed one. Didn't get it in apparently.
gosh, yes, I know. I heard that someone was a gift.
Well, that's going to be a...
What?
We're doing a video.
Oh.
Oops. Okay. It's going to be on YouTube.
Sure.
Why not? Right, Bob? Okay. Once you get all of this attached, this is mostly incidental, so it's not that big of a deal. But if you do find it in... Okay, so now we're looking at the wheels. This is a oak wheel, and this is an oak spring. The oak springs have the pilot holes at 3 and 9 o'clock. Zorro, get back in here. Come on. Zorro. If you have the spring going at 3 and 9 o'clock, you will see that on a northwest wheel, the pilot holes are at 7 and 2. That's the difference between a northwest wheel and spring and okay? So, to change this to different candy sizes, Zorro, get back in here. Come on, hurry up. Okay, you open the screws to unlock it. Okay, a large or peanut M&Ms are open all the way full. A small or Skittles M&Ms is going to be open at about 3. So if you put it at the edge, that'll be about right. A little past the edge is about right. And the medium size or hot tamales, Mike and Ike's, are going to be at about a 5. Those are your 3 choices. You screw it down once you determine what it is, and then that way it doesn't change when you're doing it. Peanut M&Ms. Okay? You put the wheel in the machine so that one of the slots is directly over the access hole. You then take the spring and cover it and put it over so that the access hole where the candy just goes out is completely covered. You take a couple of screws, which are okay. You want to screw it down in both holes. Keeps it from flopping around and people be able to get free-wheeling candy. Put the panels in. notch goes in the front. Make sure that it's seated. Sometimes you'll have to this. And you're done.